So this video takes place in August of this year, 2020. I went up to one of the gold mines that I do work with and have been working with for over 20 years. I had a friend in town from Austria. He's never found a gold nugget with a metal detector before, and there was some freshly cleaned off bedrock that I thought would be fun to metal detect. I thought the chance of success was pretty high, and it wound up being very good day, very good start to the day. And then I turned the metal detector over to Richard and let him do some metal detecting. I hope you enjoy this video. It was fun to make it, and it's fun to actually be putting this up on YouTube tonight.
I'm up here in North Idaho at one of the places I get my gold from for the pay dirt. Been working with these guys for 20 years or more. I have two metal detectors with me today and this weekend. I've got the XP Deus, of course, and I have the Minelab SDC 2300. And each one of these detectors has its uses and its strengths. One of the things that the 2300 doesn't do is it doesn't have discrimination, so it's going to pick up any of your steel targets, your metal targets that are not gold, and you're going to hear the same sound for everything. And then with the XP Deus, it's got a discrimination feature on it, and it's also got a digital readout, so you're able to tell the strength of the target and identify perhaps what you're looking at. So there's a couple spots where I'm going to use the Deus where I just quite simply can't use the 2300 because there's just so much junk. But I'm going to do that in a second video. Right now I'm going to be working on this bedrock back here. This is bedrock that they've recently cleared off. And, you know, hopefully they didn't leave any gold behind, but if they did, we'll find it. Found a pug. So there's a signal. So now we gotta see what we find. Okay, Popo, you're right in the way, dude. Good solid signal. We are right on bedrock, so there's a good chance it could be gold. It could also be a shaving off of the bucket too that happens.
Yes.
Got it in the scoop, second scoop. It's out. It's in. Flat flake of gold, baby.
One, two, three. Yep.
You want a metal detect?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to let the guy that was scared to get behind the camera or in front of the camera metal detect too. Just gotta listen for the sound. 5 minutes. And you want to kind of overlap all your sweeps too. You want to keep it right close to the ground, as close as you can. And overlap every sweep. So you want to make sure that as you're, here, I'll give you kind of a quick lesson. You want to use your eyeball to, like you watch the rocks that you went over with your coil. So you can see that I went over those. Then you move your coil up a couple inches and just kind of a sweeping pattern back and forth. You want to make sure you cover every inch. You see if there's one more target here. I didn't even check that. One thing I forgot to do was you always check right around your hole again. All right. Good start to the day. I know we're going to find gold today. It's really flat, this flake. Probably weighs a gram. Move your boot. You hear that little bit of a change in sound? That's usually an indicator of a nugget. Yeah, move your feet back a little bit. What's that? Richard's getting excited. That's your hammer. No, move. Hang on, hold on. You're gonna lose your target. So you just detected your hammer. So move the hammer out of the way. Yeah, the hammer is gonna mess you up. It's further back. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, put the coil down low. See the difference? You were 2 inches above the ground. Nuggets don't always make a real loud sound. They sometimes just barely. So that's going to be a gold nugget. So yeah. So just move the top layer of rocks out of the way and then detect again. Yeah, right there is where it is. Right where your hand is. Don't need that. Move it out of the way. Just get rid of that hammer. Yeah, you're in ground that you don't need that on. Okay, so the dirt, take this. Go ahead. Okay, so the other thing about this metal detector, you have to keep it moving in order for it to, if you stop moving, it won't signal. So scoop dirt into the, Put it right on. So never, yeah, no airspace. There you go. And you're in front of the target for sure, by the way. The target is exactly right here. It's right in this spot. That's virgin ground. I'm going to get out of the way so the camera can see you fire your first nugget with a metal detector. Yeah, that's going to be a nice sized nugget. Okay, so you do have, you can see here. I'm going to grab the camera and bring it over here. Okay, so I want to point a few things up to the camera. Okay, move the coil. So, right in here where Richard found this, you can see that there's layers of bedrock right here, and they're angled, and the signal is coming from this spot here. The nugget is probably going to be wedged into the bedrock, and so you've got water behind you where it's near impossible to metal or get a target once you put it in there unless you pan it out. So you want to move all of your material forward. So as you're digging, move your, create yourself a space here. This is going to be your first nugget with a metal detector.
That's right.
So how far did you travel? Tell the camera. Look at the camera and tell.
13 hours.
13 hours on an airplane. Came from Austria. Okay, so you want to detect often to make sure the target's still there and you haven't moved it. You want to move your material forward. If you move it forward and then it comes out here, you know you recovered the target, right? So you want to give yourself a good working area always too, so you clear the rocks out from around it so that you can give yourself room to work. And I'm going to shut my mouth and I'm going to let you do pretty much most of it from here on out. Move the coil. That's going to be a good sized nugget. Beginner's luck, I tell you. We got it. Okay, so you made the first sin just now. There might be two targets in there, and you just put material on the ground. So you wanna run your hand over it as well. Okay, so here's a couple problems you have. You have okay, so do the scoop first. Don't. Okay, so here's a couple things. I'm going to give you a couple pointers. You might be picking up your watch. Okay, so let's see. No, so you're not picking up your watch. But you see this? You see that button? See that button? Those are metal. So now try that. Okay, good. So there you go. In your hand, so dump that out.
I got it. Right there.
Pick it out. Show the camera. Yeah, I don't know why you're wearing gloves. Wussy. Australian wussy. Or Austrian.
Doctor.
Doctor. Lick it off. Put it in your mouth. Show the camera what you found. Go up to the camera and show it. Look at that sucker. Richard found gold.
One, yeah.
How exciting is that?
Oh, yeah.
Put that in your poke. Hey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How fun is that?
Well, if you hit it It's fun.
Yeah. Well, look, gold prospecting. Everybody thinks it's real easy. Like they watch these TV shows, and they think you can just go
Yeah,
out.
like I did six bucket, 6 paint.
I knew that was happening. It landed. Hang on, don't move anything.
Like that.
Yeah, it landed right down there. So hang on. We've got a metal detector. This is perfect. This is perfect video. Hang on. Did you find it?
No, it's right behind.
Okay, move.
me.
Well, now you got to work for it. Okay, move your boot. What I would do is get your gold pan and scoop all that out. This is perfect. He was talking with it on his lip, and I saw it was going to happen. This is gold prospecting bloopers. I am not editing this out. What'd you do, Richard? Tell the camera what you did.
Well, I have it in my mouth and I was talking. Yeah, so
There you go. Okay, so put your, hang on, we'll find out exactly where it is. Okay, so put your scoop, yeah, put it down, put your pan down lower. No, put your pan way down there, yeah. And then scoop everything into your pan.
start all over again.
He dropped it right in the water. It's perfect. This video is gonna be a good demonstration of what not to do.
The laughing spot on YouTube.
You can,
There's nothing in there, right?
no. Okay, so it's right there. Found his first nugget and lost his first nugget. Okay, so hang on. Right there. I think you got it. Yeah, I think you got it. That's your boot. All right, now Richard gets to pan the first nugget that he found with a metal detector. Let's see if he knows how to pan gold.
Now I have to pan it out again.
So, not only did this video show how you can find gold with a metal detector and then the first time finding it, it also shows you one of the things to not do. So Richard, thank you for being a very gracious, willing participant.
Unwilling.
Unwitting.
There it is.
There it is. And he puts it back in his mouth again like a good prospector. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut. They said talk less, listen more. All right. Safely captured. Thumbs up, Richard. That was awesome.